God, they're both absolutely terrifying. I had no idea he was this strong. Generic intro and the Duck Goes. We're back with some more Death Batter action. Today we have Ghost Rider versus Lobo. I have never heard of Lobo, and I'm pretty sure Ghost Rider was a movie that had Nicolas Cage in it that I might have seen when I was a kid. I don't know. I remember there was like a flaming skull and he rode like a motorcycle. That's pretty much all I remember about it. It was a Nicolas Cage movie, so what is there really to remember other than bees? I've actually seen that movie, I just know the meme. But I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for clicking the video. You want to check out my reaction to the last video, which was Aang versus Edward Elric. I love that one because I know both those characters very, very well, which is weird for me. I'll leave it right there. Also, link down below in the description. I'll also be in a place on my channel with all the other Death Batter actions going in chronological order. But also, shout out to the patrons down below. Thank you for this day early live chat on paywall and channel. Actually giving away 2 signed ducks in the month of December. I don't know if I'm going to do it in 2022. I don't know. I might. I don't know. I like to give things away to my insane patrons. Just a way of just saying thank you. It wasn't like this for the longest time. But my current record is 35 and 32, I want to say. It was either 35 and 31. I'm pretty sure it's 32. But I'm really looking forward to this fight. Apparently, it's really good according to the comments. I read every single comment, so let's go ahead and jump on into it.
Have you tried 23andMe? It can tell you all about your ancestors, genetic information.
I do not know about
whether it be justice, vengeance,
I don't know.
Or the thrill of the kill.
I've never heard of Lobo, but this is a Marvel vs. DC fight.
Especially when your usual targets are superheroes.
The Ghost Rider, Marvel's relentless spirit of vengeance.
I don't know it's a Marvel character.
And Lobo, the space-hogging main man of DC Comics. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Wait. Why does Lobo remind me of Blanca?
Johnny Blaze
from an early death
life
battle
on the edge. Son to the accomplished cyclist Barton Blaze, he was sadly witness to his father's death in a stunt gone wrong.
But he got adopted by another stuntman, Crash Crash Simpson. It's no surprise that Johnny became a stunt performer himself
6'2",
until Crash's wife died in a stunt gone wrong.
Only now apparently aware that motorcycles can be dangerous, Johnny swore to never perform again.
And then Crash got cancer. Damn, even I don't have parent issues this bad.
Completely devastated, Johnny refused to let Crash die. Willing to risk it all, he turned to the one person who could fix everything.
Everyone's favorite problem solver, Satan.
Oh!
Hail Satan!
This was Mephistopheles, one of the many lords of hell who happened to have a special interest
Check out my
family line. To save Crash's life, he cut a deal with the devil, curing the cancer at the cost of selling his soul. The deal succeeded, and Crash was healed, but then he died in, well, a stunt gone wrong.
I mean, he's a stuntman whose name is Crash.
Exactly.
I've seen it coming. And after all that, Johnny got stuck with being Mephisto's bitch for eternity.
Mephisto even sandwiched him together with a demonic spirit of vengeance named Zarathos.
Ask your doctor if it's right for you, or your exorcist.
Long ago, Zarathos was a powerful demon who threatened Mephisto's realm. Eventually, Mephisto defeated him, forcing him into eternal servitude.
And with their power combined, Johnny and Zarathos roamed the world, punishing the wicked as the embodiment of a death metal album cover, The Ghost Rider.
There's Nicolas Cage burning away.
Oh god, that's terrifying!
Well, sure, his visage instills fear unto many.
What? No, Ghost Rider looks awesome! I'm talking about Nick Cage.
Oh, Jesus.
Agreed.
Why is that?
Anyway, as the Ghost Rider, he became one of the universe's greatest threats. He has superhuman strength and speed, and his skeletal body can regenerate from practically any amount of damage.
And if Blaze's last name wasn't obvious enough, he can shoot fire. Oh, but not just any fire, hellfire.
Endeavor?
The best kind of fire.
I just watched
the kind that's infused with magic that burns not just your flesh, but bypasses conventional defenses to attack your very soul. He can throw fireballs, raise walls of flame, rain fire from the sky, and even conjure weapons and objects out of thin air, such as a demonic shotgun and an infinite stream of chains.
Of course.
And his badass ride, the Hell Cycle. This baby can look however Johnny wants, but he usually summons it as a panhead chopper. It can respond to Johnny's thoughts, scale walls, and even outrace Thor's hammer Mjolnir.
The same hammer that crossed a galaxy and back in a single minute.
You know,
that's really fast.
I lit my chopper on fire once.
I didn't know you had a motorcycle.
Well, yeah, up until the fire.
The fire.
Rest in peace, Roadhog. At least you went out in a
Roadhog,
blaze
like
of
Overwatch?
glory, like Bon Jovi said.
But while his
me
hellfire
actually
and
just
chains
check
are
it.
vicious
Corey, keep
weapons
check.
in their
Her
own right,
record's
they're
50
often used to ensnare
52
the
and
Ghost Rider's
35. My
victims
bad.
as he goes in for a truly diabolical kill. Or should I say, a penance.
The penance stare is basically Hell's timeout corner of pain. Ghost Rider isn't
What?
angry, he's just disappointed, and he wants you to think about what
you
you've
go-
done, and it to hurt. A lot.
Under the penance stare, the Ghost
Okay.
Rider forces you to relive all the pain and misery you've inflicted on others throughout your entire life.
then
No
I should be
indiscretion,
fine.
no matter how minor, is safe from the Ghost Rider's gaze.
So that time I put ground laxatives in my 4th grade math teacher's
But
coffee
Mr.
and gave her
Bean-
the shits. Does that mean the stare would give my soul the shits too?
Not literally, but you would experience the anger, humiliation, and the butt cramps.
Oh.
So
What
basically
in the
eternal
world
damnation.
is it?
Got it.
But should your sins be so
That's
numerous
disgusting.
and terrible, the penance stare could even obliterate your soul, leaving you
Oh?
an empty husk.
The stare doesn't work on everybody, though. You might survive if you're
Doesn't work,
blind,
huh?
don't have a soul, draw power from pain, or if you're a weirdo like Thanos who gets off on that shit. Still, Ghost Rider's grab bag of hell powers let him tear up some of the biggest assholes in the world, and even some of the good guys like Hulk, Thor,
Hulk?
and Doctor Strange.
I did not
He's quick enough
expect.
to
I didn't know
dodge
it was a
bullets
Marvel
or
character
even
at
outright
all.
catch them in his teeth. He's powerful enough to create massive eruptions,
I'll
blow up
spend
mountains,
money.
and even tear down a skyscraper. The average skyscraper weighs over 200,000 tons. That's the same weight as
That's a huge
1,100 blue whales.
Or
That's a
1x5. I'm gonna write that on her next alimony check.
And given his
Oh my
hellish
God.
heritage, he's rather difficult to kill.
Bullets, poison,
Survive almost
fire,
anything.
he survived it all. Even a
That's an
beat
Uzi
down
to the
from
mouth.
World War Hulk just got him even more pissed and extra flamey.
Not just that. Remember Zarathos? Johnny Blaze isn't simply
Yeah.
a host for the demon, but a limiter for his full power. Throughout his life as the writer, Johnny has constantly battled Zarathos in the mind, barely holding on to some semblance
So,
of
we
sanity.
have-
Should
we
his
have
will
some,
to resist the
Fullmetal
demon
Alchemist Brotherhood
falter,
kinda going on
Zarathos can take full control, and all hell breaks loose. Not literally, but pretty close.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
almost,
plot
yeah.
twist, Zarathos was never actually a demon at all, but an angel of justice. Fire skull head and everything. When he's unleashed, he
An
becomes
angel
so
look like that?
powerful, even Doctor Strange wets his robes. And this is the guy who pops
Doctor Strange.
supernovas like Pez.
While Zarathos was bonded to another host, they even managed to
I
defeat
didn't-
Mephisto in his own
I had
realm.
no idea
For reference,
he was this strong.
Mephisto
Not
once
even
battled
close. I thought he was just like a
Galactus,
demon.
Devourer of worlds. Stars detonated, galaxies trembled, and the entire universe was at risk, simply as a byproduct of their battle.
And if Zarathos
Oh.
wasn't terrifying enough, he likes to eat souls.
Of course, the Ghost
Same.
Rider isn't invincible. Johnny is technically vulnerable as an ordinary human being. Even while transformed, the Rider can be killed via holy weaponry.
But Johnny's
Holy
doing
weaponry.
all right, sitting pretty on Mephisto's throne. I guess things worked out okay for him, even if he's
That's a
not
lot of
too
gold.
keen on being the devil's bounty hunter.
So let this be a warning. Should you ever hear the rumble of a motorcycle in the
horse?
distance and the glow of an ethereal flame on the horizon, count your sins, because the Ghost Rider is coming. And may God have mercy on your soul.
Sorry, all out of mercy.
I would say I have guns, but guns don't do anything to that guy. And I'm not faster than
Let's
him.
turn the clocks back
I'd
to
be
a
in trouble.
distant
That's
era
Doctor
of
Who.
sin and debauchery.
The
Isn't that like the Tartarus or something?
1990s.
Inspired by the financial success of Watchmen and The Dark Knight Returns, comic writers started churning out grim and gritty superheroes by the dozen, like Cable, Azrael, and Overkill.
Yeah, they were badass
okay,
looking.
I know Cable
at
from
first,
Deadpool movies.
But I mean, what's even happening here?
It got so
I have no
absurd
idea.
that someone needed to knock these roided out monstrosities down a peg.
The world
Word got
needed a
monstrosity.
hero. No, a parody.
Enter the planet Zarnia, once the brightest beacon of peace and happiness in the universe, until its inhabitants were annihilated by a
Oh.
biological catastrophe, leaving
Which
only
is-
one survivor, the last son of Zarnia, Lobo.
The
Wait,
one
there's
that
only one
killed
dude?
all the rest of them. A guy whose name
6 more.
literally
Zero.
translates in Sarnian to "He who devours your entrails and thoroughly enjoys it." What?
So it's
Awesome!
The
Why
fish
wasn't
trap,
I
triple fish
named
trap?
that?
Lobo is
Like
so
Dalton.
unimaginably evil that his birth caused the midwife who delivered him to go insane. The first Zarnian to do
Oh?
so in 10,000
He looks
years.
like
Some even think that
metal
Zarnia was so
band member.
perfect and good, the universe made Lobo to balance things out. Hey, didn't you say the same thing about me when we first met, Wiz?
That I did. Simply put, Lobo was
Lord.
unique and desired to be even more so. Thus, he ensured he was the only Zarnian alive in the universe.
I fragged
So he
the rest
killed
of my
everybody
planet
else?
for my high school science project. Gave myself an A.
Yeah, he's definitely insanely awesome.
And
Lobo
there's no
left
bullets
the
bouncing
desecrated
off
corpse
of
of
him.
his former home to become a bounty hunter. Probably because it's the only profession that legally allows
So
him
this
to
is like
murder.
Doomslayer almost.
Don't worry, he'll murder you illegally too. Lobo doesn't discriminate. He even has a special gender-neutral insult in the name of my next motorcycle, Bastitch.
My bike!
What?
Bastard.
Anyway, Lobo's bagged some pretty crazy bounties across the universe,
This
including
is a DC
Santa Claus,
character.
2 near omnipotent dwarf gods, and even things that don't exist, apparently.
What?
And Lobo's Zarnian physiology is just as absurd to match. He possesses godlike
He's
strength,
eight.
speed, and
No.
invulnerability, so much so that he can tear through hordes of superheroes like nothing. Should he somehow
What
suffer
superheroes?
damage, he also
Are we
has an
talking
impressive
Superman?
healing factor.
He's like if Superman and Deadpool had a baby, which is a lot more
Oh?
terrifying when I say it out loud.
Did
it
somebody
is.
say Deadpool?
Oh no,
Go
the
away
force
now.
wall break. You're gonna have an episode coming up. It's a mask.
There. He's gone.
No, he's not.
Wow, I didn't think you had it in you.
Oh,
He'll be back.
honey, that's not true. Haven't you heard?
No one's ever really gone. See you later.
He'll be back soon.
Swear to
with
God,
the
I'll
mask.
kill him someday.
No, you won't.
So,
can't.
you had the replacement plan on that TV, right?
TVs are
Back
cheap now.
on topic, Lobo can regenerate from a single drop of blood, and each one he sheds will actually grow into a completely new Lobo.
That's a problem.
No, I'm not making that up.
No wonder there wasn't any
From a
war
single
on
drop of
Zarnia.
blood. How
Nobody
fast?
can kill these friggin' Bastitches.
It helps that he's also a super genius who knows well over 17,000 languages. He can perform complex physics equations in his
Oh?
head quickly enough to catch the Flash, and can build planet-destroying weaponry out of garbage.
His brain is no
What?
joke. He can resist mind control because he's too ornery, and he's got so much willpower he
know
can
what that
literally walk through Green Lantern constructs. You know, those things
What?
powered by willpower.
Yeah.
And befitting his occupation, Lobo is a master sharpshooter, tracker, and can, by his own admission, deduce the weak points in any opponent.
Like how my shotgun
What?
leg jams if booze gets in it.
I would have gone with your crippling alcoholism, but sure, that too. Lobo may be a powerhouse
Okay.
on his own, but he also comes equipped with guns, knives, swords, grenades, and a bomb that he sent back in time, which accidentally
Big
killed the dinosaurs.
burster.
Whoops.
His favorite
He
is
killed
his
all the
enormous
dinosaurs?
hooked chain. But when his job
The
takes
Roadhog.
him across the universe, he hops on his Space Hog, a customized Spash
I'm sorry,
Frag
but that's Superman on the back of that?
666, which has automatic machine guns, responds to his whistle, can fly fast enough to escape black holes, and blasts Born to Be Wild.
Wait, does it actually play that song?
How can he sing in the vacuum of space?
Oh, that's where you're drawing the line? Not the
Yeah.
time he, say, pulled the alien entity Solaris out of the sky, which is as heavy as a star, despite lacking leverage?
Okay.
I like how he even admits that didn't make any sense.
Using a small to medium-sized star like our own sun as a reference,
knows.
Solaris should weigh nearly 2 octillion tons, over 300,000 times heavier than Earth.
So, pretty tough
That's a
to
lot.
bench press.
But also
I heard
gravity
about the
would,
time he
you
was
know,
fighting
play
some
a factor.
rabbits, and then he got so face-meltingly angry that he just straight up ate a city all at once. Disclaimer, don't eat
Bro,
away your feelings.
what?
It's not healthy. Drink them away instead.
don't do that either.
But
That's
that is
arguably
trillions of
worse.
tons of steel and rubble condensed into a sphere smaller than the palm of his hand. By my calculations, that compressed ball should be over 20 times denser than a neutron star.
Oh, God, imagine that coming
And then
out.
he ate it.
This unimaginable strength lets him brawl with the likes of Superman. But that's barely scratching the surface.
Name
Like, could
anybody
Superman
in DC
beat him?
Comics, and it's likely Lobo's kicked their ass. He can even punch ghosts. Sounds like the only
What?
thing that can kill this guy is an act of
He just
God.
pulls-
Not even that. After rampaging through heaven and hell, tearing through armies of angels,
He's
demons,
literally
and what have you,
Doomslayer.
Lobo's bloodlust on a literally biblical scale got him banned from the afterlife. As in,
Wait,
death
how do you
was
get
told
banned?
that Lobo's soul was not to be collected.
So he just can't die now?
Not in the traditional sense. He's had his head disintegrated, been reduced to a skeleton, even been turned into a spirit that just kept on fighting until he got his body back.
The only thing
Huh?
that's ever really held the big lug back is his weirdly consistent integrity. Namely, he'll always keep his word no matter what. Seems pretty
Oh, that's
weird
good.
for a cosmic madman, but he also loves dolphins and will literally go to hell and back
Dolphins
to
are cute.
protect them, so Who even knows?
I don't think
anymore?
He's not
they're gonna put
without
that
his
into the fight
failures, though.
for some
His
reason.
greatest of which was perhaps something entirely out of his control. His reboot.
What the hell
Oh,
is
God, he
that
had a
scrawny, emo, Edward Cullen-ass looking dork?
That's New 52 Lobo. A serious,
what?
tortured,
I like the
modern
hair.
interpretation. Everything that Lobo was meant to be a parody of.
Thankfully, someone at DC developed a sense of irony and literally shelved this loser.
The real
Oh,
Lobo
that's good.
returned better than ever and got back to doing what he does best.
Now that's a
An
better
ass
Lobo.
across the universe. He's not just some
Oh,
two-bit
man.
alien villain. He's the main man, and the whole universe knows it.
See? Someone's
I don't-
paying you a heap of cash for your carcass, and the main man always delivers.
This is. I feel
All
like
right, the
is it
combatants
too
are set,
obvious?
And we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first,
Like,
rev
I
up your
don't know.
engines for this delicious food
Blue
deal.
Apron.
With Blue Apron.
It's Blue Apron.
By now, you've probably heard.
It's the same thing over and over again. That's why I skip it. Usually I'll play ads if they're like different.
Blue Apron.
So my current
a better
record
way
is
to cook.
53
But
and
right now,
35.
it's time for a death battle.
Oh man, I feel like it's too obvious almost. But I'm going with Lobo. I mean, I don't know if the whole death stare that Ghost Rider can do. Also, Ghost Rider probably has a lot more years of experience with fighting. But Lobo is really, really smart.
Of Zarnia, your sins are innumerable. I am here to.
And also, I think Lobo might be faster. Neither of them seem killable. I mean, Lobo literally, you know, Death literally said you can't do anything. Like, he's untouchable. Oh, they both have chains. God, they're both absolutely terrifying. I can just drive you backwards. I don't know how you're supposed to kill each other.
One ugly freak. Look into my eyes. Your soul will burn in hell.
No, I don't think that's gonna work. There you go with the stare. I don't know. I mean, I don't really. He would have to kill. He would have to kill the human form or something. And like Lobo is like an actual like mortal, and Death Rider's not. Or Ghost Rider. Is Death Rider? One of the two. Yeah, that's a problem. Eat that, Endeavor. Big Bucks Bank. What in the world? Oh, he's pulling that entire building. Is he gonna compress it? Which is an insane amount of strength. He ate it. Did he just eat him? Oh, okay.
About time.
No, he can come back from a single drop of blood. He would literally have to make every single drop of his blood disappear. And he can also do that. I completely forgot he can make clones. Blue fire. I doubt that. Couldn't he just make like 1,000,000 clones? Oh. That looked like it hurt. Yeah, nope, this took place on Earth? He's a ghost.
I definitely ain't picking up that bounty now.
Your sins are innumerable.
Innumerable?
To wreak vengeance upon your soul.
Is this physical body gone? Wait, so that the stare works on him? Okay, explain.
Damn, that was toasty.
Explain.
What Ghost Lobo tastes like.
Being so absurdly powerful, Lobo definitely
guess
held a massive physical
53,
advantage against the
36?
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that was obvious. Skullhead took down a skyscraper while Lobo dragged around a frickin' sun. But Ghost Rider survived some pretty incredible things. Almost
Yeah.
as incredible as these new shirts from store.roosterteeth.com. Ah!
Time and place, Boomstick.
Come on, we gotta eat.
Even
Let me
World
know-
War Hulk couldn't finish him
Believe
off,
me,
and Lobo
Blue
didn't
Apron
typically carry
gave you a
any
bag.
which meant he really did not have a good way of killing the Ghost
Let
Rider.
me know if you
Yeah, but who
agree or
needs
disagree. I
holy
read every
weapons
single
when you're
comment.
strong enough to crush a whole city? Couldn't he just overpower Johnny?
A good question.
I feel like this
However,
isn't
do you
about
recall
physical
how
strength or
powerful
physical feats.
Zarathos was? Zarathos was an equal threat to Mephisto, whose battles tore apart the universe. Once the Ghost Rider released his true power, Lobo's physical advantages hardly mattered anymore.
But hey, the main man was super smart and probably could have figured out Johnny's weaknesses. But how is he gonna escape to find a holy weapon somewhere when the Hell Cycle outraced Mjolnir?
Which once crossed the Milky Way and back in under a minute, a feat more than
maybe Lobo
100
isn't faster.
billion times faster than light. More than capable
So
of keeping
fast.
up with the Space Hog.
They were both as unkillable as you can get. But since Lobo was banned from the afterlife, how could he ever lose?
This is where the fine print matters. Death was
Okay,
banned
what's the
from
fine
reaping
print?
Lobo's soul,
I
but
wasn't
that
able to read all
doesn't mean
that.
the soul itself could not be destroyed. This is where our research surprised us the most. It turns out the Ghost Rider had 3 different methods of specifically targeting Lobo's soul.
His Hellfire could hurt the soul directly, and since it ignores normal defenses, Lobo couldn't really stop it.
With trillions of murders
Okay.
in Lobo's hands, the Penance Stare could wield extraordinary power against him. And while Lobo had a
But I
high
thought it
pain
didn't work on
tolerance,
some people.
he did not enjoy fatalistic agony and unending torture so much that he'd survive all of that at once.
Even if he did, Zarathos could just gobble up his soul for a quick snack. The end. Easy as that.
Lobo was undeniably a difficult opponent to take on, but the Ghost Rider's cosmic might, unholy invulnerability, and soul-rending powers gave him the perfect tools to take out the main man.
It was the fact that he's
poor
not
bastard
mortal, like I
didn't
said.
Stand a ghost of a chance.
A ghost of a
I know
chance.
that was a Lobo.
Stop
The
it.
winner
Stop
is
it.
Ghost
Stop with the
Rider.
Yu-Gi-Oh references. Stop it. What's the next one going to
Thanks
be?
for watching this episode. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking
What is the
link
next one
down
gonna
below.
be?
Also, if you like animated content, check out the new Rooster Teeth animation channel. Just click that box right over there.
Animation
It's great
channel?
stuff.
What? Oh man, what's the next one going to be? Next time. What? Dragozord versus Mechagodzilla? Oh, so I guess it's another Power Rangers versus Godzilla. That's like a mechanical Godzilla though. The only Godzilla movie I've seen is the Zilla movie. You all probably know that from my other Death Battle reactions. And then we have Deadpool versus the Mask, which should be interesting. Also, Miles Morales versus Static. Into the Spider-Verse was a fantastic movie. I hope they come out with another one. But yeah, I guess I got this one wrong. I guess it was kind of a coin flip based on the information that they gave me. So I'm not upset about it. I was very confused, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you back for the next one. I hope that you're subscribed. We just hit 34,000 subscribers. We're rebuilding the channel because last year it was deleted. I'm also reacting to videos with guests and stuff. So I'm making a lot of videos, hoping to make as many people happy every single day. And you never know what somebody's going through. That's why I make so many videos, because I know some people don't subscribe because I upload so many videos. But you know, I'm just trying to make people smile and make people's day better. So I hope I made your day better. Hopefully I made you smile. But until the next video, take care and cue the music.
We were playing as soldiers, making swords.